Well, we're back here at Yamaha again, here on Diversion Road, right in front of Wilcon in Iloilo. And it's a rainy day, and we want to come out here and look at some of the bikes that they got out right now. Now, this is Cap's motorcycle right here. If any of you wonder, and I even had a commenter today ask me, what is Cap's motorcycle? Well, this is Cap's motorcycle right here. He rides the XSR. Now, Cap's is the 155cc one. This is also a 155. And the difference is Cap's has just had the tank color changed on it and the sides and all. It's had a wrap pretty much put on it. But this is pretty much the stock look to them. It's a 700 and a 900 right there. But this is what Cap has. So ones that was asking, this is Cap's bike before he dressed it out with a lot of the stuff. And when he bought it secondhand. It was pretty new. And the gentleman he bought it from put a wrap on different panels and did the paperwork for the color change and all, which is required by the LTO here in the Philippines. If you do any modifications like color change on a car or motorcycle, anything registered for the road. But these are really cool bikes. It's been a very good bike for Cap. I mean, really there's been no trouble. None, has there? You just added accessories.
Yeah, nothing.
And you've been riding that bike for how long now?
Oh, it's been nearly 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, and I've got...
And that's your daily transportation, so that ain't like me where I just get it out to go goof off. That's your daily transportation. It's good. So here's the prices on it here right now. This is what they're asking. Of course, a lot of these are finance price. If you got cash, come talk to them, because that's all based off finance right there. Cap bought his second hand. What did you get for your bike second hand?
I gave 127.
127 for it?
And it had 500 kilometers.
500 kilometers on it. Wow. It's a unique looking little bike I haven't even seen before. A PG1. Kind of got a little retro styling to it. Brown seat, and kind of got the army-like colors to it and all. That's pretty cool. Kind of a little bit of a retro look to it. Big front tire on it, pretty knobby. Pretty neat little bike. First I've seen it, I don't know this bike. Here's the price on it. It's showing 100,300 pesos. Got a little rack. Neat looking little bike, something different. Kind of check those out, read about them online or something. A PG1. Something a little different. Now, we're gonna get right here to something that's true to my heart, man. I love these bikes. So this is the YZ250F, F meaning it's 4-stroke. This is not a 2-stroke 250. This is a 4-stroke 250, YZ250F. I love this bike a lot right here. And here we go. Here's another one. These are the YZ models. And then we're gonna move right over here. And these are the WR models. Now, this is more of a true motocross bike right here. And the WR model is more of a, kind of like a adventure or cross-country like bike, enduro type bike. Now in the US, this bike is street legal. But right here in the Philippines, I kept seeing them. These 250s, these 450s, I would see them online, but they said, you know, can't be rode on the highway, can't be rode on the highway. And I'm like, well, why? Because I really wanted to buy one of these instead of my KTM, which I love my KTM, but I really wanted to buy one of these. And they kept saying it can't be rode on the road. It can't. The LTO won't register it. This is the 450F and the 250F. And the gentleman here just now that does sales says that LTO don't allow it here. They don't know the exact reasons why, but they don't. But he said they do allow the WR155 right here in front of me. This is the WR155R. So you could, this little small bike, they would allow it, but they don't allow the 250 in the WR and the 450F in the WR. And that's a common bike to be on the road back in the States. People you know, doing little trail rides and stuff, you know, hit the highway and all. So I'm a little shocked because that's the whole point of the WR is the, you know, highway version, the road, you know, being able to get on the road version of the YZ. So I'm a little confused on that. If anybody knows any information as to why they don't allow them, can give me a real answer that the rest of us can see and know, please share it. Please share it in the comments. But it's a bike that I happen to love a lot. I owned the YZs before in this 4-stroke. I've had two of them of that YZ, and in the 4-stroke, the late model 4-stroke. I'm not talking about these 1970s and 80s and early 90s bikes. I'm talking about the real powerful this design engine right here. These engines right here are not a joke, man. They are a monster now, I'm telling you. If you ever listen to one of these run in that deep, throaty power,
Nice.
power even through one gear, let's say like second gear, man, you'd be surprised how far you can launch just in second gear alone, and always be pulling. I mean, always pulling. It does not just run out of power or only hit power in a certain little spot or something. It really has a long curve on it. Man, you can wear second and third gear out on this bike, man. They are amazing. Very little shifting you have to do sometimes, and you can do some steep uphills through mud, everything. They are just an amazing motor, an amazing bike. This is a 2-stroke model, and this right here is the 4-stroke model. The 250 2-stroke and the 250 4-stroke. It is 587,000 pesos. So if you bought this bike here in the Philippines, you're not going to be on the highway with it. That would be strictly competition riders and things like that, trail riders and all, loading them up, hauling them. So that's going to be the rich man's toy. Now this one right here, let's see. This one's going to be 483 for it, for the WR 250F. And let's move down here to the YZ 250F now. And it is 498, pretty close to the same price. Let's step over here to the 2-stroke. So we got this YZ 85 right here, and it is 290, and that's 2-stroke. And let's go over here to another 2-stroke. We got the YZ 125, and it is 377,500. Right here, this is more of an old school enduro type bike right here. Get a little look at it. It's 93,300 pesos. WR 155R. Now this bike can be put on the road. It's 188,900 pesos is what it shows. And this one is street legal. This is the WR that is street legal. But you see the difference. This is an all aluminum frame right here. This is a monster of a bike right here. And this is just back to your regular old tube steel frame and all. We got right here a Tracer 9 GT. Sharp looking little bike. Sharp. So it's a little less than 1,000,000 pesos, 929,000 pesos. That is, it says a 847 on the motor, so I don't know if they rate that as like a 900. It's probably why it says Tracer 9. It's probably considered a 900. And it is a inline 3-cylinder. Pretty interesting, pretty bikes. A little different style. We got the scooters here, and you know, if you just want this Mio's right here, 81,000, 85,000. What else we got here on this one here is called Mio Gear, 82,400. Mio Gear, 87,900. Must have a few different features on it. What we got here, Yamaha Fazio, another old classic style, really old classic style right there. 93,300 pesos is what they're asking. Retro bike. We got Gravis or Gravas, however you want to say it. I may said it all wrong. And that bike is $96,150. Stop and start system, little Yamaha. You can get a little overview of them down through here. $85,500 right here. And this one's called the Soul. There's another Soul right here too. So they got lots of Soul. Let's see what we got here. We got another classic style little bike right here. The classics, the oldies but goodies. Yeah, classic style bike right there. It says it's a SR. An SR. Yeah, you can be a cool daddy on the streets right there with that. Cool daddy-o. This bike is $329,000. Let's see if we can find some information on it here. This is a 400cc. 400cc bike. So if this is 400cc class, this bike could be rode on the tow roads like the NLS and the XLX here in the Philippines. Old school classic design, man. Timeless. Let's see here. Now we're over here to some more modern style bikes right here. And this is back over to what Caps is. And this is the XSR 900 right here. It is 729,000 pesos is what it says. 900cc. We got the XXR 700, 539,000 pesos. Give you a little overview of those bikes. And then of course we covered this one in the beginning right here with the Yamaha. Let's look at this one. This one, man, check that out, man. That is pretty badass looking little machine right there, man. Look at that. So I've never seen this bike before. It's the first time for me to see it. Have you ever seen it before, Cap? It's my first time to see it too. Pretty badass looking little machine in it, man. It's kind of getting at that Harley vibe to it. They got the V-twin on there, you know. And man, what style bike would you say that's kind of modeling off of a little bit?
Bobber. The bobber, you know?
Yeah, the bobber. Yeah, and they call this the Bolt. The Bolt. What does it show there for CCs on this bike, Cap? So basically, it's 942. I don't know if it's going to be classified as a 950 or if it's going to be classified as a 1,000.
1,000, I bet.
They'll probably classify it as a 1,000. So, man, and this is actually not that bad a price. I don't think.
It's not.
619,000 pesos. Man, it's the first time I've ever seen this bike. Man, look at that motor on it. Man, look at that V-twin on there. Wow. Now, I wonder if there's a side cover not on it right now.
I'm sure there is.
Because the battery's just out and exposed like that. Would you think? Or maybe it's made raw like that. Maybe that's part of the character of it.
There's a side cover on this side.
This is a pretty interesting bike. Man, look at that.
Yeah, there's a side cover attaches. Right here. They push in.
So they just got it off at the moment right there. So there is a side cover then that goes on there. It just must not currently be on it. The Bolt R spec. Very interesting. This would be something interesting to hear run. I would really like to hear this bike run, especially knowing this is Yamaha quality. Man, I'm a big believer in Yamaha. Very nice. What is that, a R1M?
1,000.
That's a little inline 4 on it, huh? Continue here. So this is an R7, 597,000 right here. And the CCs on it is basically a 700 right here. And it's 597 as said. And then we got an R15M. I believe that's what that is. R15.
That'll be the 155 motor on it.
Yeah, it is 155cc. So it's probably built off the same motor as Cap's bike, I just about bet. And another little styling on it right there, 213,000. We got some more little bikes right here. These are called a Sniper 155, 130,000. Pretty cool bike, nice little colors and all to it. And this is a Mio, and this Mio right here, now this has been a pretty popular bike. A lot of people have bought these Mios. It is a 155 also, 129,500. And here we are with another one right here, a little bit more sporty. Nice colors to it too. I don't see the price on it. You know it's gonna be somewhere in that same price range. And then here again, we have this one right here. And it's another Mio, and it's also a 155, 153,600. All right, let's just go ahead and look at the whole showroom floor right here. We got the MT-09, 890 cm, so I don't know if they're gonna classify this maybe as a 900. Check that out. It says, sorry, sold out, be back in stock soon. So it must have been a popular bike. Big exhaust, big resonator underneath it. Let's check out the price back here again on it. It was 659,000. And we'll move on right over here again. We've got this one, the MT. Looks like it's gonna be a 700cc, 499,000. Pretty little bike. And this right here is also a very cool bike, man. Just look at this, but look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? MT10SP. So this is gonna be a 1000cc, 998. This is 1,099,000 pesos for it. Sweet little machine right here. Very sweet little machine. So let's move on up here. I just enjoy getting out seeing these bikes. I just love them.
Pasensya palihog. Ano sir? Palihog ko, pasigaw. Pwede naman sir, ato ang tanggalon sir. Ha? Matanggal naman gyapon ako ni. Pwede na nato ng tanggalon sir. Napay gamay-gamay anak ko. Na sir. Pwede na ako na ibalik sir. Sir, ako rin ang alisin sir, harap yung stock sir. So right mga idol, ang pop-up na to may gi-issue ni sir no. Alright mga idol, good morning. Bawal ang pop-up no. Karon issue ang tag-ticket. So dapat back to stock ta. Pero sir, pwede na mag-dito sa kagayan magbayad sir, no?
Di ra budget sir.
Diri gid magbayad sir.
Di lang sa among office.
CRB. So na sampulan kita no, bawal kita pop-up mga idol. Sir, pwede mo tanong pili kung kani sir.
Hindi pa man eh. Wala pa di ko na eh.
Wala pa sir, wala pa plate number na sir bay.
Wala pa.
Oh, mao pa niyang kuan sir.
Sir, okay ba ko? Bahuran sir ha.
This is another one of your old classic style bikes right here. Let me see if I can find the pricing on any of these right here. This YTX 125 right here, 61,400. Check those out right there. It might be your style. Different people have different styles. These bikes really get used as a workhorse here in the Philippines. They are, I mean, this is a very well worked bike here in this country. It is, like I say, look at the dual shocks, everything too. These bikes are built as a workhorse. And then we're going to come right over here, the famous Nmax and xmax. Nmax 155, Nmax 155. These bikes are very popular here in the Philippines right here. And let's see if we can see a price here on them. So I don't see the price over on this one, but this one here is 158,600. Yeah. So the, you know, the price is probably going to be comparable between them. I don't know if the colors or there's any difference in feature, but that'll give you something to work with right there. Now we got the bigger boy, the big boy, the xmax, and they got the windshield off of it right now, so it looks a little different without a windshield on it. This bike is also popular. Huge storage up under the seat for your helmets and stuff like that. 286,650 pesos, and it is a 300cc. It says 292 on there. It's the 300cc bike, so it's classified as. And so I know a lot of people that's bought these, both models, and I know it's really popular with a lot of the expats. Real popular. The xmax and the Nmax, man. Look at that. If that's your bag, man, you like scooter bikes, a lot of foreigners do. They like the comfort, easy to get over, their leg over it and all. They like the big floorboards. They like the storage underneath the seat, big storage underneath there. The low profile with all the weight down low. So it's got a good low center of gravity. Those are very popular with the expats. And there you go right there. And then we got the big of the scooters, the Tmax. Yeah, I guess it's like a T-Rex, the Tmax. And this one is going to be a 600cc inline 2-cylinder, 562. But there it is, a little longer stretch to it. You can see in the wheelbase it looks pretty long. Boy, looks like it's got some serious brakes on it there too. You see that? Some serious stopping power going on right there. And it probably needs it. Cadillac Cruisers right here. Cadillac Cruisers, 849,000 pesos for that Tmax. This one over here, maybe something a little different on it. It's a 562 CM. 699,000. I don't know the difference in the features or anything. There has to be difference because there's a price tag difference. This one's a lot cheaper. This one's 849,000. So there's difference in packages, I'm sure, on it. The salespeople are busy right now, so just come in and see them. Now I'm at the actual Yamaha dealership. This is not a seller selling many different brands of bikes. This is the actual Yamaha dealership in Iloilo City on Diversion Road, just past SM Mall, straight across the street from Wilcon, the big home supply place and all. You come in here and see them and deal with them direct. Let's cover this one more xmax right here real quick behind cap. Another color style that you can get. And these are very popular colors these days right here. So this will give you another one to look at right here. You know, I really suggest maybe try to buy directly from one of these dealers like this, especially when it comes to warranty and service and all. You see they got a really nice service department. We'll look at it on the way out. It's a true dealership. And I just feel like that's a whole lot better way to go. A whole lot better. Well, I hope that you enjoyed looking at these bikes and all, and checking it all out, checking out the place. And I really appreciate them accommodating me also for turning down the music when I can shoot this video inside the place. They got all the Yamaha lubes of different kinds, and all right here. They got a parts department all back here in the back, and they got really nice staff right here. Come deal directly with them. And thank you for turning down the sound so I could shoot this video in here. Thank you very much. And do you have a card so I can share it on to the people here and I'll shoot it?
Nice.